Hey everyone, and in today's video, I'll talk about how, when, and why to use COCOPEAT. I will also discuss the pros and cons of using it and will show you how to make potting mix with COCOPEAT. So stay tuned and welcome back. COCOPEAT, also known as coco coir, is a natural, organic, and environment friendly growing medium made from the husks of coconuts. It's a byproduct of coconut industry and nowadays it's commonly used in gardening and horticulture. So usually COCOPEAT comes in a block form like this. You can see in my hand it's really hard and it looks like a brick, and we have to rehydrate it to get the fluffy COCOPEAT. Now here I'm taking a container and I'm gonna put this brick in this container. I'm gonna be adding water until it becomes fluffy. Initially it may seem hard and impossible to break, but once you start adding water, it breaks down and becomes fluffy within 10 minutes. Or you can also submerge this brick in a big container with water. It's completely up to you, whichever way you want to do it. And as you can see here, this block is expanding. It's almost 10 times more than the brick, and the very texture of this COCOPEAT is incredibly soft and it's so gentle on hands. So while you could use a tool to extract it, but I highly recommend using your hands to appreciate its texture fully. And if you have kids at home, you can involve them in this while making this COCOPEAT, because I'm sure that they are going to love it. Kids always love doing all these cool stuff. And as you can see, this is almost ready to use, but I'm going to place this COCOPEAT in the sun to make it dry before using it. So once it is dry, it becomes easier to use and you can keep the leftover COCOPEAT in a bag and use it as per your need. And you can see the very texture of it is very soft and fluffy. COCOPEAT is excellent for starting seeds because it provides a balanced environment for seed germination by retaining moisture and allowing excess water to drain. And the fine texture of COCOPEAT allows delicate seedlings to establish roots easily and prevents rotting. You can also use COCOPEAT to grow stem cuttings as it helps in root formation, retains moisture and has good porosity, which is essential for root development. And you can also use COCOPEAT as a mulch. You can spread a layer of COCOPEAT on the soil surface. This will help conserve soil moisture, regulate temperature and suppress weed growth. And you can also add COCOPEAT to your garden soil to improve its texture and water holding capacity. Like if the soil in your area is sandy, which means it drains out too quickly, or is clayey or compacts too easily, then you can mix some COCOPEAT to make it appropriate because it increases water retention. And if you are growing plants in containers and pots like me, then adding COCOPEAT can improve your plant's overall health. It can also promote healthier root growth. And at last, I would say you can also prepare your own potting mix at home by adding coco coir into your soil blend. And to prepare a potting mix at home, all you need to do is that add 3 parts of coco coir, 2 parts of earthworm castings or any compost, and 2 parts of perlite. And since coco coir holds on to water for extended periods, that's why I say it is important to include a substance that enhances air circulation, whether it's perlite, sand or rice hulks. You can use either one. And mix all these 3 substances together and you are good to go with the potting mix. Your indoor potting mix is ready, and that's how you can prepare a well-draining soil at home, and maximum plants love this type of soil. However, you can increase or decrease the amount of perlite in your potting mix depending on the type of plant you are about to grow. And at last, I would say coco peat is a highly versatile and sustainable growing medium. It has some excellent properties like water retention, aeration, and nutrient retention and release. It's lightweight, can be mixed easily with other type of growing mediums like perlite, vermiculite, compost, etc. One of the greatest benefits of coco peat is that it is free from pests, pathogens, weeds, and insects, which can be a concern with soil based mediums. And one potential drawback of using coco peat as a growing medium is its lack of nutrients for plants. Yes, you heard it right. It does not contain any nutrients. So it is important to mix in some compost or other things to enhance plant nutrition. Although coco peat may seem pricey, but it is actually cost effective in the long run because it expands to double its volume when hydrated. And that was all about coco peat. And if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay happy and happy planting.